Offense showing some signs of life. The players on the near side trying to get the crowd involved. They've been involved most of the afternoon. And Eric Apgar set to kick it away.
And I think if you'd asked Coach Bearfield before the game with 1:40 left to go in the third quarter, the score was 19-7, he probably would have said that the Crusaders weren't playing a very good football game. Then if you tell him his team would be down 19-7, I don't think he would have believed it.
I think he would say he's playing, well, I think you're right. Leave it at that. Apgar set to kick it away. He's going to boot it high. And it'll be a short kick taken by Nash at the 9-yard line. Straight ahead of the 20, 25, 30. Big hole, 35, 40. And is down at the 41-yard line.
And this is one thing you have to give to Mid-America, that every time Evangel has done something or anything, which hasn't been that often today, Mid-America came right back with an answer of their own. Hence the big return by Early Nash that time. I wonder if he was born on time, if that's why his mama named him Early, or...
What up, bump? 94 seconds to go, third quarter. Friel split wide left. Nash and Joe Russell wide to the right. Ibarra and Peacock in the backfield behind Seibert. The handoff to Jermaine Peacock. He's going to try to get outside. Gets around gets to the corner, but then McBride and Clayton are there to knock him down as he gets to the 45-yard line. As it is, it'll be a gain of 2, 2nd and 8.
At the other times this afternoon, Peacock's been able to get to the corner, turn it, and get it for almost first down yardage just about any time. This time the Crusaders string him out just a little bit more. Anytime you can string him out just a little bit wider, a little bit deeper, give the secondary a chance to come up and make a play.
2nd and 8 from the 45-yard line. Same set. Play action fake. Seibert to pass. Odom wraps him up and down he goes. Back at the 36-yard line. Clock runs down to a half a minute to go. Here in the third quarter, it's 19-7. One thing about it, I feel a little better about the third quarter simply because the offense got something on the board.
Finally got something positive going. But we're still down 12 points.
12 seconds to go in the 45. 17. Hand off to Peacock. Peacock gets a little bit of yardage back to the 40. He'll get about 4 yards, and that'll be all.
That call may typify the little swing and momentum that we felt here, because instead of trying to put the ball up on 3rd and long, he elected to go with the draw.
And that's the end of the third quarter. At the end of 3, it's Mid-America Nazarene 19, Evangel 7. Back with the fourth quarter in 60 seconds. punts to start the fourth quarter. Reardon's going to run away, and that ball is going to roll inside the 5. The Pioneers had one man right down on Reardon, so he couldn't catch it. And the ball goes 56 yards.
And now the Crusaders face a 1st and 94 situation. And it's been an uphill battle all day.
Yeah, but I think it's safe to say when that's going your way, it's your day. Might ought to fly to Vegas tonight.
Why, some good theme parks out there or what?
Oh, yeah. Out of the I formation, Reardon on the tail of the tandem, standing about 3 yards deep in the end zone. The handoff to Honore. Honore breaks a couple of tackles and gets first down yardage out to the 14 or 15-yard line. Well, that will, if not be first down yardage, it'll be awful close, and they're going to spot it down to the 15, so it's a gain of 11. And Evangel with a first down, but keep your eye on the clock. We have 14:41 to go. It is not the friend of the maroon and white today.
I don't think too much has been the friend of maroon and white today.
Schmidley and Turner wide left. Out of the eye with running the tight end inside of the right. A play action fake. Black's the throw. Black's going out long. And Schmidley comes back and makes the catch at the 30 and tries to pick up some extra yardage. Ends up retreating to the 25-yard line. He's going to have the first down, but just have to wait and see where they're going to spot him. If he is at the 25, he'll barely get first down yardage, as he made the catch at the 30 and tried to turn the gain into something more than that.
And it's really one of those situations where if he does get to that spot he was trying to get to, he had an open seam, but he couldn't get there, and he ends up losing 5 yards.
So he picks up 10 on the play, first down. Turner wide right, Trastina wide left. Out of the I formation, Honore from the fullback spot with a big hole. He'll get out over the 30, the 32-yard line on first down. As the Crusader offensive line starting to open some holes now with 13:45 to go, the clock runs. That's going to bring up second down and about 3 to go, so a gain of 7 on that play for Warren Honore. You just hope that the sign of life for the offense has not come too late. Still need 2 touchdowns to get back in it. On 2nd and 3 from the 32-yard line. Black under center, he'll turn it, hand it to Stacy Reardon. Reardon tries to slip a tackle, and as he does, he slips himself and barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. That'll bring up third down and approximately 3 from the 32-yard line.
Another difficult call, like I said, in that intermediate range, a 3rd and 3 or 3rd and 4. You know, is he going to run or are you going to pass? Crusaders have been more inclined to throw in this situation. And I would suspect you're probably going to see that again.
Reardon into the slot to the right with Chastina. Turner wide to the left. Honore the lone setback, play action fake. Black rolls. Black's going to get to the corner, and he's going to run for the first down as he dives out over the 35 to the 37-yard line.
And he makes a good decision in doing so. He came out with a little play action that time where Bunning releases again to the outside. Instead of risking the pass, he sees that all Bunning has to do is turn around and block his man, and Black's going to have the first down. He points the defender out to Bunning and gets the first down.
12:27 to play. It is 1st and 10, Evangel. At the 37-yard line, they trail Mid-America 19-7. We have Schmidley and Turner wide right. Bunning the tight end in tight to the left. I formation. Black will fake to Reardon into the line. Black's going to throw long. He's got Schmidley wide open. He makes the catch at the 45-40 and dives down to the 35-yard line of the Sons of the Pioneers. It'll be good for another first down for the Crusaders. A 29-yard pitch and catch for Eric Black and Brandon Schmidley.
At that time, we know Eric Black has a strong arm, and that time he showed off his touch there. He found Schmidley in between the seams of the 3-deep coverage by Mid-America. Lost one in, puts it in perfect.
And the Pioneers take time out with 12:04 to play. It's 19-7. Pioneers lead it, but the Crusaders are on the move and will return in 30 seconds. Evangel is starting to move the football. You're assuming at this point that this is another one of those drives that if you want to get back in the game is going to have to produce some points.
Yeah, definitely. You're getting down where the clock is a big factor. You're going to have to put some points on the board sometime. It better be now. And apparently Mid-America feels this drive is that important too, as they call a timeout to try to reset the defense, try to get back on the form they were in the first half.
Pastina and Turner wide left, I formation with Honore and Reardon in there. Black on first down, turns and hands it to Stacy Reardon. He gets to the outside. He's got some running room to the 25. He'll get the first down as he gets inside the 25, down to the 23-yard line.
And the difference on this drive compared to the other drives that the Evangel has been on, is that they're able to run the football. Finally, the line is moving people off of the line of scrimmage, and they're able to get to the point of attack in a moving forward fashion and getting first down and 11 yards out of whack.
Crusaders to the line quickly with Schmidley and Turner wide right ahead. They hand off to Reardon. Reardon is going to spin on first down and get down to the 20-yard line. Clock runs. We're under 11 and a half minutes to go now. Evangel with the ball on the 20-yard line. Second down and 8 to go. Trastina into the lineup. Schmidley comes out. Jeremy split wide to the right with Turner in the slot. Black under center. Black with a play-action fake. He steps up. He's going to fire, and he tried to force it into double coverage. And he's very, very fortunate as he was looking for Blake Bunning at the 15-yard line. And Michael Burge did not intercept that pass.
You said it right. He was very fortunate indeed. And then that broke a string of 5 straight completions for Black. He'd been throwing the ball relatively well at times. Didn't really have anyone open in that situation. Mid-America defended all the receivers relatively well. Probably either should have pitched that one out of bounds and started again. Instead, he tried to force it and got away with it.
Sometimes when you've got a strong arm, you think, I can throw it through there, wind up and let her fly. Trastina wide left, Turner wide. Actually, the other way around. Turner wide left, Jeremy wide right. Black to throw. He gets rid of the football, and the pass is down around the 15-yard line, and they're going to rule it a catch at the 14 as Pat Turner fights double coverage and comes up with the football.
And being surprised that you are, saying that he came up with because one official had ruled, signaled, that he didn't catch the ball. He was waving his arm saying he was out of bounds. The other official comes down and said, no, we caught it, and they're going to mark it from there.
So it is first down and goal at the 9-yard line with 10:50 to play. Schmidley wide left, Turner wide right. I formation. Honore and Reardon in the backfield. Reardon on the tail of the tandem. Robbie Hurst, the tight end, inside of the right side from the 9. Hand off to Reardon. Reardon hit at the line of scrimmage and fights forward for about a yard. Coming out of there, Anthony Liggins, their big 5'6", 205-pound linebacker, comes out of there like a monster.
Yeah, I called him a weeble wobble earlier, and that's because whenever you put 205 pounds on a 5'6" frame, you've got a round mound that's low to the ground.
That's pretty good.
I've been working on that, yeah.
Somebody needs to block him. Not many have today. Second down and goal from the 9-yard line. Play action fake. Black to throw. Black is running towards the near sideline as he's looking for a man. He finds his tight end, and the pass is incomplete. It's knocked away by the free safety, Chris Dye, but a flag is thrown back at the 18-yard line, and it's going to be a personal foul against Mid-America Nazarene.
And again, we haven't seen this too often today, but if the Crusaders catch a break that time as Mid-America makes the big mistake in hitting Black late.
So that means that Evangel, very, very fortunate on that second down and goal from the 9. And I would imagine we'll see the Crusaders go to the power I set with Kyle Curry coming in to serve as the extra blocker, along with Glenn Nichols, and we'll see Warren Honore stay in there as the ball goes inside the 5-yard line down to the 4.
And they should get a new set of downs.
So that means it will be first and goal just inside the 5-yard line if that's the case. 9:51 to go. You need to get it in here quick and then turn it over to the defense. Power I backfield with Honore. On the tail of the I formation tandem. Black. Long count. Black turns. Honore gets the handoff. Fights his way to the outside. They grab him by the shirt tail and pull him down. Grabbing him by the shirt tail was Jason Stansberry, and the shirt was too strong. It should have torn away. It was not his jersey, but the shirt that he wears under the jersey. And he ends up pulling him back to the 6-yard line for a loss of 1.
And you don't too often see Warren Honore get tackled by a jersey tackle.
.9:15 to play. Second down and goal from the 6, this time out of the split back formation. Out of the power I set with Turner wide right. 2-step drop for Black. He fires it into the end zone. A flag is thrown down near the goal line as Brandon Schmidley went to go for the football. And I believe we're going to get pass interference called.
At that time, the Mid-America defender impeded the progress of Schmidley. Schmidley has the right to keep going in his line that he's running in to go after the football. And the Mid-America defender, who was trying to play on the ball, still impeded his progress, though, and didn't allow him to get the football.
That was linebacker Dave Campbell with 9:03 to play. So it will be another first down. This time it's going to be very close to the goal line. Inside the 2-yard line is where they're going to put the ball.
And not too often you get 2 first downs inside the 10-yard line.
You got to score on them someday. You know that, Coach?
That is correct.
From the 2, out of the I formation, Reardon on the tail of the tandem, the handoff to Honore. Honore down to the goal line, and he gets driven back. Dave Campbell comes out of there. And Honore got down to about the half-yard line. So he gains 1.5 yards on the play, and it'll be second and goal. But while all of this is going on, the clock continues to run. And you remember now, this is not the tying score. You still got to get another one after you get this one. So back into the power I set with Curry, Honore, and Reardon in the backfield. Long count. Black turns. Honore gets and dives, and he apparently is into the end zone according to the Crusaders. The officials have not signaled.
Unfortunately, the Crusaders aren't the ones spotting the ball, and the officials aren't going to give him the touchdown.
And it's going to be under 8 minutes to go as the ball is spotted just short of the goal line. So it's third and goal from the 1.
You may see Eric Black keep this one.
Black, long count. Black sneaks it straight ahead, and Black is close to the goal line. They have signaled now. Touchdown, Eric Black.
It took them a while, but they finally got their arms to go up. I thought it was pretty obvious that he was into the end zone. The official delayed in making the call, but finally giving the touchdown.
7:44 to go, and I think they've basically used 2 minutes inside there to get the score. And Eric Apgar is going to attempt to add the extra point and make it 19-14. So basically your defense is going to have to give you good field position because you're not going to have a whole lot of time left if you get the ball back. Apgar with a snap down, the ball is on the way, and it's good. So with 7:44 to go, it's 19-14. The Evangel's coming back, but they still trail by 5. And we'll be back with the kickoff right after this. Apgar gets set to kick it away, and the Crusaders along the near side are about as excited as we've seen them all afternoon. The kick is going to be high. It's going to be taken at the 16-yard line by Jermaine Peacock. He's out over the 25 to the 30 to the 35 and down at the 36-yard line. A flag is thrown, however, way back at the 45-yard line.
Is that the first flag we've seen this evening?
One off ball.
Ton of penalties in this game.
How many in the first half? What, about 10 for Evangel in the first half alone?
There were 10 for Evangel, 6 for Mid-America.
So the 36-yard line against Mid-America Nazarene. And declined by Evangel. So the Crusaders needing a big series here defensively. Out of the I formation, Ibarra and Peacock in the backfield behind Seibert. He will turn and hand it to Ibarra. Now the pitch back to Peacock, and Peacock is tripped up by Troy Clayton as he comes to the line of scrimmage. He may have spun forward for a yard, and that'll be all. Second down and 9.
Yeah, played real well that time all the way around by the Crusader defense. As Ryan Helton got to the quarterback early, made him pitch early, and relatively a bad pitch. And then, of course, the secondary comes up and makes an early hit.
Give him a yard, second and 9. Mark Pence comes split wide to the left. Ryan Friels wide to the right. Earls in the slot to the left. Hand off to Peacock. Peacock gets hit by Kyle Curry after a gain of about a yard, and it'll bring up third down and 8.
And I think you've kind of seen the Mid-America coaching staff get a little bit conservative on us here on these last 2 drives of theirs. Being a little reluctant to throw on first and second down, and both times it's forced them into third and long situations.
You're listening to Evangel College Football on KADI Republic Springfield. Rob Evans with Darren Cates at Kennedy Stadium. Dave Wilkie, our studio engineer this afternoon. 6 minutes and 20 seconds to go. Friels, the senior, split wide left. Nash and Russell wide right. Back to pass, Seibert. He steps up in the pocket. He's going to run, and he's going to get nailed by Troy Clayton, who comes up to make the stop after a gain of a yard. And once he committed to the run, Clayton came up and played it as you should, left his man and got to the ball.
Yes, he did, and he waited till he crossed the line of scrimmage, committed himself to the run, and then when he comes to the point of attack, just goes ahead and delivers the blow And Seibert tried to stop and sidetrack him, but as he stopped, he really just gets leveled and knocked backwards.
Punting situation, Stansberry hangs one high in the air. Reardon is going to catch it at the 30-yard line. He'll retreat, pick up a block, and he's going to get out over the 30 to the 31-yard line. So a beautiful punt, and with 5:22 to go, the offense has that much time to get the touchdown that could give them the lead at this point since they've hit both of their extra points. So the defense has done its job, and the offense has a chance now, albeit 69 yards away to win the football game.
Of course, the last drive was a 94-yard drive, starting on their own 6.
Turner wide right, Schmidley wide left, and Reardon is in the slot. Honoré the lone setback. Bunting the tight end in tight to the right. Black with a 2-step drop. He's going to get it to Pat Turner. Pat Turner makes the catch. He gets to the 40-yard line and will be stopped short of the first down as they blow the play dead. So that's going to be a gain of about 8 yards on first down. Bring up 2nd and 2.
And that's the way you want to go about it. Just get a little bit of it at a time. You don't have to get the big play right away. Just keep those chains moving.
4 minutes and 50 seconds to go in the game. Chastino wide to the left along with Turner. High formation behind Eric Black with Reardon on the tail of the tandem. Black is going to turn, play action fake. Black to throw. Black's going long. He's got his man out there. Chastino makes the catch. He's into Pioneer territory at the 44-yard line. So that pass play good for 16 yards and a first down.
Getting a little play action. You like that second short, go to the play action, catch a secondary a little bit off guard, and Trastino makes a nice catch on the outside and gets out of bounds, stops the clock, and a first down.
4.5 minutes, 4:35 to be exact. Schmidley and Turner wide to the right this time, out of the eye, with Bunting in tight on the left side. And Black, play action fake again. He's got time to throw. He's going out there, and he has the ball. Hit, and it's caught! It's caught by Brandon Schmidley. That'll be good for a first down for Evangel.
Brandon Schmidley makes a tremendous play that time on what is not exactly a great thrown ball by Eric Black. Really threw it almost right to the defender, but the defender can't hang on. Schmidley still concentrating on the football, comes down with it. Then after he makes the catch, he tries to get forward for a few yards. You think the catch was good enough? Not for him. He still gets a few more yards after it.
28-yard line. First down and 10 for Evangel with 4 minutes and 5 seconds to go in the game. Turner wide right. Chastino wide left. High formation. Reardon on the tail of the tandem. Black. Long count under center. He'll turn. Play action fake. The blitz is on, and Black goes down back at the 37-yard line. And nobody was able to pick up Jason Watkins, the standing defensive end, who was able to come right through and hit Black back at the 37-yard line. And that's going to be a loss of 9 on the play with 3.5 to go.
And what happened that time is the Mid-America coaching staff guessed right, thinking that they're going to go right back to the play action and sent him on the stunt, and he went untouched and sacked Eric Black.
Black will throw out of the shotgun with Schmidley wide left, Turner wide right. Out of a split back formation, Black to throw. They set up the screen. Bunting is wide open. He makes the catch at the 32-yard line before being driven back. 3 minutes to go. Clock continues to run. And it's going to bring up third down and about 14 yards to go for the first down.
You have to assume in this situation that they have 2 downs to get those 14 yards with the clock getting down to just under 2:40 left. So they don't have to get it all here on third down.
Out of the shotgun with Reardon and Honoré in the backfield. They look like they're going to bring a linebacker, but then they don't. Now they do. Black picks it up. Black fires to Schmidley, and the pass is intercepted. It's intercepted by Joel Coker. Coker returns it out to the 29-yard line, and that may be the ball game. Unless the defense can come up with a turnover with 2:13 to go.
Again, you kind of got the feeling in that situation, he was trying to go to Schmidley as his favorite receiver, and maybe that time wasn't the time to go to Schmidley as he was well covered.
The ball was underthrown a bit, too, and that's where the interception occurred. 2:13 to play now. 19-14, Mid-America Nazarene on top. The offensive unit comes out on the field and goes straight to the line of scrimmage. Ball is on the 28-yard line. And off to Peacock, and Peacock to the 30. And with 2:07 to go, the Crusaders take timeout as McBride ran right up to one of the officials to call time. So the timeout is going to be taken by the Crusaders, trailing 19-14, and we'll be back in 30 seconds. Ball game. It's 19-14 after the Eric Black interception. The Crusaders find themselves down 5. Celebrating homecoming 19-4, and the defense is trying to figure out a way to get the ball back. And even then, you might be in a position where it's going to be close at the end. Second down and 8. On the play-action fake, Seibert to throw. There's a completed pass. The catch made by Joe Russell, I believe. No, it was not Russell. Excuse me. It was Barrett coming out of the backfield. Cliff Barrett makes the catch, and that's going to bring up third down. The clock stopped. We have 2 minutes to go. And I believe the Crusaders have earned, another timeout? So we'll go ahead and keep it here as they burn the timeout. Basically, you stop them here and you've got a chance.
Again, it's a short yardage situation, and I think Mid-America kind of surprised the Crusader defense a little bit that time by going to the play action, although it was a relatively conservative pass that they threw. But this play right here is going to be an interesting call for Mid-America, because they also know that if they get the first down and can move the chains,
it's over.
It's relatively over.
You get the first down here, and the game could be over. If the Crusaders force the Pioneers to punt the ball, then they've still got a chance. With exactly 2 minutes to go, Coach Ron Este sends the defensive unit back out. This would be a pretty good size upset, as we mentioned, in the first half when it was all going Mid-America. The Crusaders have been able to battle back. They're within 5. And it's third down and 3. The toss to Peacock. He's in trouble. A flag is thrown. Peacock is thrown back at the 31-yard line, but let's see what the penalty is. If it's against the Pioneers, then the Crusaders will get the football, and it's holding against Mid-America. So with 1:54 to go, the Crusaders have a chance to get the ball back. The ball is going to be spotted on the 31-yard line. And a punting situation, the penalty, a hold, is declined, and Evangel will get the football.
Also in that situation, the clock has stopped with the penalty.
And that's not exactly the worst thing in the world you'd want to see either. Fourth down and 7. And Reardon is the only man back deep to receive the punt as the Crusaders look like they're going to put the block on. And they don't get to it, and it's a high kick. Reardon, though, is going to catch at the 32. He brings it to the 35, angles to the far sideline of the 40, and runs out of bounds. A flag is thrown from way out of left field. As Ryan Helton was there, Jay Helwig is talking with one of the officials, and are they going to call a clip?
That's about the only call I could see they could make.
Illegal block below the knees against the Crusaders. You'd think, well, I shouldn't say that either. I was about ready to say they remember where this game is being played. But it hasn't been that way. It's almost been like a road game for the Crusaders. They have 94 seconds to go, 75 yards. And Mid-America Nazarene is probably 94 seconds away from one of their biggest upsets. The Crusaders ranked number 6 in the country coming in, and that's 94 seconds away from being a thing of the past as well. Black is going to throw out of the shotgun, and he's for Turner over the middle. Instead, he fires for Schmidley, who makes the catch as he gets out over the 40 to the 43-yard line with 1:27 to go. The Crusaders run to the line in a hurry, and Black is going to call the play at the line with Schmidley wide to the right, or wide to the left, Turner wide to the right. Out of the shotgun, Black to throw. Black looks, Black fires. Catch made by Schmidley, but a flag is thrown again. And it's probably going to wipe the play out. Illegal motion, Evangel.
You know, what I don't like about that call is I think they're going to call that on Pat Turner for stepping up to the line because he wasn't on the line as soon and not being set before the play was in.
My question is, how did the guy on the other side of the field see and make that call?
Exactly what I was going to say. That was the only procedure offense they could have made. There was no other movement.
18 to go.
And you're right, they go on the other side of the line. The whole other side of the field, I should say, made the call.
Makes you wonder if it's your day today. You know what? The way everything is gone. If the Crusaders win this game, they'll be very, very fortunate with 1:10 to go. First down and 15. Black out of the shotgun. As time fires it out looking for Turner. Another flag is thrown on the near side of the field as the catch is made. With 1 minute to play. See what the penalty is. This one is against Mid-America Nazarene.
The question is, do you take this penalty or do you decline this penalty?
Well, my question is, the penalty was so far away from the play, it was a good 50 yards away from the play. Why even throw the flag? And I mean, the Crusaders are going to benefit from this, and I still ask, why do you throw it when the play is completely on the other side of the field, and the participants in the penalty have to buy a ticket to get back into the play, and yet we're going to call a penalty and take up time trying to decide what to do. 1 minute exactly left to play. It's 19-14, Mid-America Nazarene. It is a hold against Mid-America Nazarene that'll give Evangel a first down. They're going to get the first down this way because the pass play is on the far side. So it's going to be very close. The ball is at the 47-yard line. Out of the shotgun, Black to throw. Black swings it on and out for Trastida, and he's picked again. And there's your ball game. Went to the well one time too many on the out pattern, and the defensive back stepped in front of it. And a valid comeback. He is going to come up 5 points short. As Mid-America Nazarene with a 19-14 lead has 48 seconds left to go.
And of course, like I said, the comeback comes up short, but I think you have to be just more disappointed in the way that they played in the first half and then all the way to the almost into the third quarter.
I'm going to say a very, very flat Crusader football team today. And Mid-America Nazarene, you've got to give them credit for coming in executing a good game plan, but also coming in and playing with emotion today. And this is a game of emotion, and you've got to play it with emotion. And they did today, and the Crusaders did not for the most part. And that's the reason why Seibert is going to be able to touch his knee down and let the clock run. And they will have upset the number 6 team in the country, the Crusaders of Evangel College. We have 37 seconds left to go. The clock continues to run. And they'll do it one more time, and this game will be over. And for the first time in the history on the field of this series, Mid-America Nazarene will have a win. One more play will do it. He touches his knee down, and that's the ball game. 19-14. And now, as I say that, Derek McBride is going to take his final timeout, so we'll go ahead and stay here. I didn't know the Crusaders had a timeout to take. It's interesting that they would take it in this situation as opposed to the play before. But it means that the Pioneers will snap it one more time and touch their knee down on 3rd and about 11 with 9 seconds to go. So what this does in the conference race, it forces Evangel to go to Missouri Valley next week and win, and it forces them to win in 2 weeks against Baker to have a chance to win the conference title.
And not only that, just to get the chance to win, but even at that, it may, at best, the best chance may just be a tie to be the co-champion, because they go through and win the rest of their games. Still a Baker or Missouri Valley, that may be their only loss in the conference, and still just be a tie for the conference championship.
So the timeout is over with. The two teams get to the line, and Seibert will touch his knee down one more time, and that'll be it. And Mid-America Nazarene has beaten Evangel 19-14. Back in 2 minutes.